Hello, good friends of the West Ohio Conference of the United Methodist Church. My name is Don Saliers. I'm an ordained elder in the West Ohio Conference and still have many friendships that I've shared over the years with you. But it's my special delight to have been invited to do a session on Zoom with you on December the 1st on the topic Advent Hope. Let me say just a few words of what we might explore together on the 1st of December when we tune in. How I wish it were in person, but of course we've all learned to live with Zoom these days. What does it mean to enter into Advent and the sequence of Advent, Christmas, Epiphany in a time when we're in the midst of the current pandemic? But it's more than just the pandemic, isn't it? It's a time of great lamentability. Our griefs, our losses, our anxiety, our sense of when will this ever end? And for some of us directly, it's grief over people we have lost. But it's also a sense of how does Advent reply to our question when we lose our way as a church, as an individual, as a family, as a whole society. And so that's what I'd like to explore with you. We'll take a look at the major scriptural passages. We'll take a look at the prayers and the structures of prayers and how we should intercede during Advent and Christmas. And of course, we can't neglect the great songs and hymns and psalms of the season. So my plan is to explore a few of those major resources from Advent and Christmas for us as sources of hope and sources of a realistic gospel faith. So when we think of that great hymn we will all sing, or most of us I hope will sing, "Come, O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lowly exile here," the very first thing we sing is of a cry to call to God to come quickly and save us from our circumstances. So what we'll explore in a larger sense is the great rhythm of our life, which is also the great rhythm of the gospel, the lament and the doxology. And every one of you tuning in already has that in your life repertoire, so to speak, because we know that we move so rapidly sometimes between lament and doxology, between praise and complaint and crying out to God. So we'll explore especially seasons of Advent and Christmas and Epiphany as resources for hope in this time of difficulty. So I will be very, very happy to have you join me. I will make a presentation on some of the content and some of the basic things, and then we'll have time for discussion. And this will be on December the 1st, and I will look forward to exploring with you the topic of our Advent hope in a time of difficulty and grief. Thanks be to God that we do have resources, and I'll look forward very much to being with you on December the 1st. Thank you.